Good day, everyone. My name is Rinaldo C.A. Pambit, and we are going to present our case study analysis about HYATT Hotel. A family firm goes for growth. But before we start, let me introduce my fellow groupmates. Let's begin with Miss Sherwin Aramay, Miss Hazel Dinyoso, Miss Tricia Coha, Miss Bernadette Anular, Miss Ira Buco, Miss Eloisa Galicio, and Mr. Jarrell Navarro. And our topic will begin with the overview of the study, which will be presented by Mr. Jarrell Navarro.
According to Vela 2000, the hospitality industry is said to be one of the world's leading industry, is contributing nearly over 10% of the world's GDP. The significant increase in the hospitality industry is a result of the vital process of growth that has been taken in previous years. Moreover, the industry organizations that are deeply intensifying in the global market have intensively started facing the challenge of managing and selecting the match of multicultural workforce. Hence, the hospitality industry is said to include all business that are carried with an aim to offer accommodation, food, and beverage services. According to Baran Kesaban, May 2018, HYATT Hotel Corporation is an American multinational owner, operator, and franchisor of hotels, resorts, and vacation properties. The HYATT Corporation came into being upon purchase of HYATT House and Los Angeles International Airport on September 27, 1957. As of March of 2018, HYATT has been 777 properties in 54 countries. In 2018, Fortune magazine listed HYATT as 9th best of US company to work for. Hyatt Hotel has 8 unique brands of 54 countries like Park Hyatt, Grand Hyatt, Hyatt Regency, Hyatt Place, Hyatt, Hyatt Centric, Hyatt House, Andas, Hyatt Silara, and Hyatt Siva. The industry has many of characteristics of an associated with service sectors such as the inseparability of production and consumption, perishability of product offering in at least in part product intangibility. Managers operating in the business also have to deal with international currency risks. Revenues and expenditure will often dominated in different currency and assets, and debt may will be dominated in currency other than the company's accounting currency. Furthermore, the pattern of the business activity often give a rise to further need to managerial attention. Volatile level of business and cash flow are common due to cyclicality and seasonality. Hospitality generally follows on large basis to overall economy. There is a history of increase and decrease in demand for hotel rooms. In occupancy, levels and rates realized by owners of hotel through economic cycles. Variability of results through some of the cycle in the past has been more served due to change in the supply of hotel rooms in given markets or given categories of hotels.
According to Peter Novak, the hospitality industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry that depends on the availability of leisure time, disposable income, and complete customer satisfaction. There are four segments of hospitality industry: the food and beverage, travel and tourism, lodging, and recreation. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the hospitality industry is part of the largest service providing industry. It is heavily based on customer satisfaction and meeting the needs and the desire of both individuals and families, typically more in a leisure capacity than a formal business one. In current trends of economic development, hospitality industry has a fast globalization growth. A variety of global hotel and resorts chains established and operated cross over the world. There are numerous of opportunity to expand the business in the area. It offers environment to develop for all types of business, such as local group, franchise, or global firm. However, it has facets which a firm have to overcome if they want to have a long growth as a global extension. The target marketing in international factors challenges. The Hyatt Hotel is one of the most famous brands with a long operate history over 50 years. They are a successful business model in international development with a wide network operating system. In this case, the Hyatt Hotel Corporation plays a role of the stakeholders. The Pritzker family is the owners, stakeholders, and franchises. As for Hyatt Hotel goes is to provide authentic hospitality, unparalleled service, and inviting surroundings for each event it hosts. In the retail segment, the focus are in the upper, middle, and upper income class, who are majority in the group of 30 to 55 years old. These customers are rich, affluent, and have unstated potential and augmented needs which Hyatt caters to make them repeat customers. Hyatt Hotel focus on premium pricing strategy for its product as they cater to high-profile business class and upper class for the society. The same strategy has proved to be a successful one as the customer are ready to pay the money of the service being obtained. Therefore, the case study focuses to the strategy to create international in the industry of hospitality, how to increase the business in globalization and overcome the challenges by the effective methods through the Hyatt development. In mentioned and evaluated numerous techniques as the brand marketing and management, managing contract and franchise or corporate administration, and aims for the additional development strategy to provide an excellent quality of service for guests and customers. And also its aims to achieve the flexibility of the company to all possible further happenings in the fair. In terms of its service, technology, design, restaurant and bar concept are constantly innovative, striving for new and better hotels. This is what makes the Hyatt successful and exciting hotel chain today. One of the main tasks of the enterprises of various forms of ownership and spheres of activity, the search for effective ways to manage labor and ensure activation of the human factors and achieve the best product results. Hyatt Hotels Corporation is today one of the leading offering hotel services. The company headed more than 500 hotels all over the world. Is of great interest of an objective of study to the corporate culture because it includes huge number of employees, more than 30,000 people. Hyatt hotels and resorts are distinguished and surprise quality of services precisely because of its staff. At the heart of the corporate principles of the company have the task to give our employees to show more content. Hyatt is a company that was built by family. It's a workplace where coworkers become friends. Care is at the heart of our business, and this distinct guest experience that makes Hyatt one of the world's best hospitality brands. And the next one will be continued by Trisha May Poha.
Vivid proof of this is a recognition of the company, not only its employees, but also the recognition of a variety of authoritative sources. Keeping a high level of corporate culture is an important component of the strategy. Company executive realized that exactly how employees perceive the company and myself in it is directly linked to concepts such as profitability, stability, and efficiency. It is the involvement of employees in the company's work, which is important metric for security in the overall success of the business. Involved employees are more productive, secured, customer-focused, and more. Because of this, the jobs are more secured, service-oriented, and in general, more productive. Our purpose is determine the economic development, external factors, geographic allocations, weather conditions, season, brand franchising, new market segments, Asian market drawbacks, lack of innovation, diversity, and inventory skills. We are looking forward for a more productive development and improvements for a service providing process that includes the universal aspect of the matter. As for system used nearly 20 years ago, Hyatt began using Oracle's Opera Property Management System. Because of the critical nature of Opera and Hyatt's operations, the hotel brands continuously seek to maximize its performance, stability, and security while also reducing resources to support it. Beginning in 2016, Hyatt began a multi-step process that would significantly improve the company's use of Opera. The company's first step was to build a hosted Opera solution and to begin migrating hotels to it. By 2019, the company had created what it believes to be the industry's only implementation of Opera hosted in Microsoft Azure. Hyatt now has an Opera hosted in Azure in the USA, China, Singapore, UAE, and Tokyo, supporting Hyatt new hotel growth in this region. Also, in 2019, Hyatt began the process of migrating individual hotels from on-premise Opera installation into Azure and data center locations. Currently, 581 hotels in the Americas, 23 in the Asia Pacific, 23 in the EAME, and 40 in SW Asia are leveraging in this technology.
The main objective of the company is not only to attract but also to retain staff who are interested to work in hotel business for the 5-star level of the high service. Taking into account the wishes of client and which offer an innovative, dynamic environment and reflect the culture of the local country. To achieve this, Hyatt strive to be a company listening to well-informed and concerned people. Organizational objectives for Hyatt are the short to medium term target and goals that our organization sets to achieve the bigger strategic goal set for the long term. The organizational objectives are important in shaping resource allocation within Hyatt, as well as in determining the policies, schedules, and processes that are implemented in HYATT. All objectives set by HYATT are specific and clear. These help employees as well as manage and maintain focus on the target and the end result that need to be achieved. At the same time, specific objectives help manager determine skills, development, and training needs within their department as well.
Background of the case. This study aims to provide information about the solution for HYATT Hotel Corporation to survive the current economic boom. Our goal is to recommend ways that the corporation can increase revenues and survive the downturn to come out ahead of the competition. HYATT Hotel is a company that built by family. Jay Prisker and his brother Donald worked to grow the HYATT brand powered by their belief in the importance of family. As of December 31, 2021, HYATT's portfolio included more than 1,150 hotel and all-inclusive properties in 70 countries across 6 continents. As we continue to grow, we don't lose sight of what was important. HYATT is a company that was built by family, is workplace where co-workers become friends. Every day, we care for our guests. Care is at the heart of our business, and its distinct guest experience that makes HYATT one of the world's best hospitality brands. In 1960, HYATT Regency Hong Kong becomes HYATT First International Location, previously called President Hotel. In 1980, Grand Hyatt New York and Park Hyatt Chicago opened and add the iconic brands to HYATT portfolio. In 1987, HYATT Gold Passport launches a HYATT loyalty program. HYATT Gold Passport membership is the first level, Platinum is the second, and Diamond is the top level. Each level has its benefits. In 2004, HYATT Corporation and HYATT International Corporation were consolidated under one entity called Global HYATT Corporations. In year 2009, Global HYATT Corporation changed its name into HYATT Hotels Corporation. In year 2012, HYATT Summerfield Suites is rebranded as HYATT. 104-room all-sites extended stay hotel in the Washington, D.C. area realign its corporate and regional operations. In 2013, HYATT Ziva and HYATT Zilara debuted in Mexico as a company first all-inclusive resort brands, marking HYATT entries into the fast-growing all-inclusive segment. In 2018, the new world of HYATT credit card launches. In 2019, HYATT announces 2 new hotel brands captioned by HYATT. The new hotel brand are R-Cube and captioned by HYATT. And 2020, on January 15, HYATT announces a new global well-being collaboration with Headspace. It is a private healthcare company that serves worldwide. The services that they provide are mental, physical, and sexual health to improve your well-being. And November 1, 2021, the company completed the acquisition of ALG for purchase price of $2.7 billion net of cash acquired. As of December 31, 2021, the acquisition of ALG added 99 resorts or approximately 32,000 rooms and a pipeline of approximately 9,000 rooms.
According to Gary Leff, June 9, 2018, HYATT's two problem, the HYATT chain is too small and the growth in the properties they have achieved had been in the limited service sector, which means it's of little help to the upscale guests that the loyalty program appears to have been built for. HYATT ended the first quarter of the year with 737 hotels. That's only about 10% the size of Marriott. The biggest challenge they face is footprint. HYATT simply isn't everywhere you need to be. Another problem that may be encountered and experienced within the tourism industry are the following: seasonality, decrease in demand, declining revenues, uncertainty, natural disaster, and the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic led to temporary closure of the HYATT Hotel in year 2020.
According to Gary Leaf, June 9, 2018, They made a play for Clinton, but we smart not to overpay the way that HID did, and HID has largely bundled the integration. In my view, they're using what unique about Kingston properties that attracted Kingston guests. They made a play for Starwood, offering more than Marriott's initial deal, but their complicated stack was too much of challenge. There are separate class of staff living outside control the company of the Fitzgerald family. They were willing to structure, but instead of retaining outside control by Lung held share. It is important to study and address this problem because we will be able to understand the effect on downturn into our business and be aware of potential problems that can arise in the business. Economic impact all kinds of businesses, large and small due to tightening to credit condition, slower demand and fear and uncertainty. According to HYATT Corporation annual report not knowing the impact of this kind of downturn, which is the latest COVID-19 pandemic could precipitate other risk factors that could adversely affect their business, which is not currently known to us or what we do not currently consider to present significant risk. Once you understand how your business could be affected, you will come up a plan to survive and maximize our company performance during the downturn.
Recommendation: Hyatt Hotel must have a specific style. Hyatt must have coordination with the other branches for awareness of every situations. Branches must have some united development and improvements with every product and services. Development a new brand image. They should keep up the new trend of technologies and economic to attract more customers as well as meet the demand of the new market segment. Continue to follow their plans of expansion for development of the business. Just be careful in order to minimize the risk. Optimize efficiency on the properties. It could help reduce the losses and prevent the existing loyal customer to switch to other hotels.